another episode of the Sean Farrell podcast. I am Sean Farrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. Jesus Christ died and he rose again. Let's get right into it, shall we? So, I saw all this by the Depression Project, the hierarchy of suicide prevention, okay? And it's kind of like tiers, okay? And it's kind of like, the hierarchy of suicide prevention is like a pyramid, okay? And so I thought this would be something good to talk about. At the bottom of the pyramid would be the early prevention, okay? Providing early education on mental health, removing barriers to therapy, help for mental health issues, being kind to each other. The second part, which is still early prevention, is strengthening ties between a individual and their community, valuing, prioritizing mental health over productivity, accepting depression as a real illness with real symptoms, not dismissing one's struggle when they open up, not shaming each other online, cyberbullying, not stigmatizing those with mental health issues, helping those who are struggling, add hope, meaning, and purpose to their life, acknowledging it is not okay to be okay. Okay. Now we're getting up to the late prevention hierarchy, okay? Checking in on those who are struggling and remind them that they are loved and not alone. Encouraging people to reach out when they're suicidal, posting crisis lines online, okay? So that's the hierarchy of suicide prevention, okay? So I thought that was a pretty good thing to talk about. Suicide versus suicidal, okay? So, and they have it in different categories. Suicide versus suicidal, okay? When a suicide occurs, it's considered a tragedy. Everyone feels bad. Everyone is present. Everyone wishes they saw all the signs. Everyone wishes they hadn't done it. Now, suicidal, okay? I just said suicide is considered a tragedy. But when you're suicidal, you're considered attention seeking. Suicide, everyone feels bad. But when you're suicidal, everyone feels irritated. Suicide, everyone is present. But when you're suicidal, everyone tries to avoid them or avoid you. Everyone wishes they saw all the signs. But when you're suicidal, everyone dismisses them. Everyone wishes they hadn't done it. When you're suicidal, no one believes that you'll ever do it. Okay? So, how many times have I talked about when someone comes to you, boy, girl, man, woman, they come to you looking for help. They come to you looking for help. They say, hey, I'm really struggling with this. I'm really struggling thinking like this. And you use what they call toxic positivity, where you say, everyone get his suppressed from time to time. You'll be better in a few days. probably that one comment of toxic. Ugh, why is it so hard to say that word? One comment of toxic positivity can turn a small mental brush fire, can turn a small mental fire into a full set blaze. It's like pouring gasoline on the fire, because what you're doing is you're kind of just dismissing what they feel, and you're not understanding what they feel. And so by dismissing that, you've turned a small mental fire into a full-blown mental blaze. And that full mental blaze can turn into suicide. Okay. So let's just be, so when people come to you with, hey, I'm severely depressed. Hey, I'm feeling suicidal. Please take them seriously. Okay? Please take them seriously. Okay? It will more than likely save their lives if you just take them seriously and take the time to listen, understand, not judge, and have empathy. Show compassion and kindness. Okay? Just by you taking the time to understand, listen, and not be judgmental towards them will save their lives. Okay. Okay. So, hold on, let me find it. If I can find it. Okay. Never mind. I can't find it. So, I saw all this. The other day. Just because I work in suicide prevention. And the story is mentioned suicide. I'm going to talk about it briefly because any of you all who know me that know I'm a Donald Trump supporter, and I don't pay attention to politics almost never. I hate it. It's bad for my mental health. So I pay very little attention to politics. Very little. Okay. So I'm waiting to put those sirens pass by. Okay. So I saw all this where hold on, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know why I have it. So I know why I have it. So I'm not going to be able to talk about it all the way. If that's what happens when you turn 39, right? When you're 39 years old, right? That's what happens, right? So, well, what do you know? Trans surgeries increase risk of mental health conditions, suicidal ideation study. And I know there are people out there who believe that, quote, gender affirming care is suicide prevention. No, it's not. It's setting you up for future suicidal ideations. I've never believed that. Period. I've never believed in gender affirming care or suicide prevention. Okay. That is complete bullshit. And I know I'm trying to cut down on my cursing, okay? But that's BS. Okay? Gender affirming care is not suicide prevention. It's setting you up for severe depression and suicidal ideation. Okay, and I saw this by somebody I follow on X, Clown World. Okay, Clown World is like here's a TikTok. They expose the stupidity of certain people. Okay, and Clown World. I saw how this story, trans surgeries increase risk of mental health conditions, suicidal ideation study, and Clown World, who exposes idiots on a daily basis, their response was, "No way." Boy. Yeah. Yeah. So, but, yeah. Yeah. Gender affirming care is not suicide prevention. It's satanic. And it's horrible. And it's setting people up for future suicidal ideation. Just ask Chloe Cole. Okay? Chloe Cole is somebody that I follow. Transition in her early teen years. She regretted it, and now she detransitioned back into a female, and she's a advocate for detransitioning. Okay, she's an advocate for that, and so yeah. All right, that's it, and that's all for the Sean For Real podcast. I am out of here. Peace out. God bless. May God grant you all many blessings. Peace.